Hi guys, you're watching Cardz TV. This is Mary and I am so excited because today we're going to make this little treat. I saw one of these on Pinterest. It was so cute. Now it had the front cut out and it had Hershey's Nuggets inside, but I just had to figure out how to make one. And I've got some Hershey's Nuggets in mine too. And on the front we've got toxic treats, a witch's broom, and a witch's hat. And then on the back we have Happy Halloween. And I used some Wink of Stella on my witch's hat and the tops of the mason jars. I don't know if you can see that sparkle or not. But this was so quick and easy and so much fun to make. I just loved making this. Now, the mason jar came from the Cardz TV homegrown stamp set. There it is right there. So I stamped everything using Memento Tuxedo black ink. The witch's hat, the broom, and Happy Halloween, which is on the back, came from the new Cardz TV stamp set called Happy Halloween. And for toxic treats, this was the Cardz TV Frankly Frightful set. And you can see toxic treats is on one line. I just snipped my stamp in half so I could put toxic and then treats. And I was thinking you could do these for Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthday party favors, just all kinds of ways that you can use this cute little box. To make the box for our little treat holder, we need a piece of cardstock. I'm using white, but you could do any color you'd like or a pattern. And this is cut at 3 inches by 3.5. On the 3-inch side, we're going to score it at 1 inch and 2 inches. Then we're going to turn it around and score it at 1 inch and 2.5. Then we're going to fold all our score lines. And then I'm going to take the scissors and cut where we need to have the little tabs to put our box together. I'll show you that in just a second. Get this last line. Okay, then we're going to take the scissors and just cut up to that fold line. And you can miter these corners if you'd like, if you think you'd get a better fold, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to put this together with some liquid glue. This is my very gunked up bottle of Monomulti. Let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to put the glue on these little tabs, just like that, and then bring the sides up. And we have the cute little box to put our treat in. So I'll go ahead and get that done. Now here's my little box all ready, and we'll put the jar on the widest part of the front and back. Now I've got my stamp set. This is homegrown from Cardz TV Stamps, and I've got my Misty. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp out my jars. And I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo black ink. We'll pick up the stamp, get it inked up. And before I cut these out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment on the inside of the jars as well. Now see, I'm terrible. I get ink everywhere. There's my first jar. And I'm just going to flip this over and do the second one. Now I've gone ahead and got Toxic Treats to stamp on this little jar, and I've moved it over just a little bit so I'd have a little bit more room for my broom on this next one. And I'm going to get that inked up. I've already got it on my Misty ready to go. We'll get this stamped Then we'll flip this around and put Happy Halloween on this other little jar. I decided I wanted a purple witch's hat this time, so I used Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in Wilted Violet for my witch's hat, and I'll color in the stars and the hat band and the little buckle with my Spectrum Noir markers, and my broom I've stamped with Vintage Photo Distress Oxiding. Okay, I've got everything colored. I used my Spectrum Noirs. For the top of the jars, I used OR1. For the broom, the bottom part, I used GB8 and TN2. I went around the inside of my jars with IG1. For the stars on the hat, I used CT4, also for the buckle, DG3 and PL5, and then I used black, that's true black, for the belt that goes around the hat. Now we're going to get this one put together. This is super simple, guys, and I'm just going to put the adhesive right here, and then you want to stand it up because you want to make sure that you get this to the bottom. Just like that. And because you're using liquid glue, you have a little bit of time to kind of wiggle it around. There's the front of that one. Now I've got my little broom attached with this same adhesive, and I've got the little witch's hat popped up on some foam tape. Now we're going to put this one on the back. Same thing, you want to stand it up to make sure you get it level, or it's not going to stand up very well. And you may need to scoot it over, which is good about the liquid glue. Not that much, Mary. It stands up great. Okay, there's the back. Happy Halloween. And there's the front. And I've got some Hershey's Nuggets in this first one I made with the little black witch's hat. This one, I think we're going to drop in a couple of snack-size Snickers. They fit in here perfectly. There we go. Aren't these the cutest things ever? I just love them, and they're so much fun to make. So there we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Give these a try. I think you'll have so much fun, and the people you give them to are going to really, really enjoy them. Thanks for stopping by today. I'll see you again soon with another card or another project. Bye now.